Well, hello, and welcome everyone. This is Jolene with the Joel Design, and well, I thought we were coming on doing sort of a silly little die cut thing, and I just realized that this one from Tim Holtz is an embossed, not a die cut. I'm so new to this stuff, it's so fun, but we'll still play with it and see what happens. So, I hope you're all doing really well. I did want to jump on. It's too warm, too hot. I've been trying to get every last minute, getting the last little preparations of my daughter's bedroom together. And all that jazz, right? So textured impressions, it says, just to put glass in between them. Ha ha ha. Yeah. I have not been able to get the right anything for this stuff. I have had the worst luck and time when it comes to all the embossing. I do not know why. I don't know what it does. It says this, so I do it, and it doesn't work. Or I have to press so hard, as you can see. I mean, I've got indents. And it's not working the way I would expect it to. So it's a real bummer. Anyway, but I wanted to get on here and play. And I'm thinking about, I wish I could go sideways. Maybe that'd make it funner. I love this flower print, and I want to do stuff with it using up, pieces of paper because, well, we don't want to waste anything. And, of course, I need ink. Of course I do. Hold on. I thought maybe, I don't know, if we inked the embossing and placed it, then it's a textured layer in the background, another way to use up your book pages. So we'll make this a use up, book page a day. Why not? Trying to see if I could get enough ink on here, because sometimes if you ink your embossing and whatnot, it gives you a different feel or effect than just embossing it. Of course, we have all these different colors, so that could be fun too. Oh, am I on camera? Sort of. Let me move this up. So I'm using my Big Shot. This one does not have adjustable levels. I know I was talking to somebody one day, and they're like, "Oh, well, just I have some levels to make changes on the back or to make it easier." And I'm like, "Nope, mine doesn't adjust. I could not find anything." So you really have to play with your pads and all that jazz, and you either get it enough or not enough, and it's a little annoying. It's it was a sweet gift for my brother and my sister-in-law. I didn't really know anything about it. I think I had I put a little bitty one in my thing by accident, and when I went to do my daughter's wish list, I accidentally sent mine. I sent my craft one. So it was cute because my aunt was like, "Well, do you want any of that stuff for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Sure." It was the tiny little black one from the Sizzix, right? The little black one. Itty bitty black one, right? Great for little numbers and things like that. As you can see, it's dusty. Have not used it much. So she got me them cute things to go with it, right? So I was like, "Oh, it's super sweet." And then my brother surprises me, or probably my sister Lindsay, surprises me with this Big Shot. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to use it, right? That kind of thing. So I'm going to do just one glass and see if it's enough. And if it's not, then we'll put in the second glass to make it tighter. I think the problem is I feel so hesitant because they're not glass, but they are sort of plexi, that I'm so afraid to break something. Is that sad, right? But these things are just really temperamental. I just don't feel like they're like, I don't know, makes sense, right? So I do this. Let me turn it sideways. And it suctions and it's heavy and it's, see, this does nothing. There's not enough of anything to do anything. Okay, so good to know. So today I'm just taking along on my craziness, seeing if this works, what it will or won't do. Like, do you put them top to bottom? Do you put them forward? There's levels. There's ways that there's indents where it sort of feeds in, and you do this and you're just like, you have really, there we go, I got it. It happened to catch, but too tight, too heavy, too something. And you end up, all but ripping a page or tearing through the page, which is sort of funny. Okay, so let's try that. Let's see what it did. It worked. It's getting warmer, or, whatever. Let's see what it did for me. Ooh, I like that. Holy crap, that's awesome. And it's so funny how you ink it trying to get the top spots, and you end up putting the color into the depth. Can you see that? Look at that. And if I used it where the words are sideways, and we covered it just right, that would make for the funnest bit of whatever. And the back is just that, but if we glue that down, no one's going to see it. And of course, these, I hopefully don't have any bad words in them. All right. Ooh, I like that. Well, it worked better than I expected. Okay, so what are we all up to? I was supposed to do something with you guys and got sidetracked. It really had a lazy day. Gasp, right? I knew that we had a few really busy days, and I just sort of puttered out. I was like, oh, well, okay. And then I got busy with sidetracked with, you know, things. So I'm going to add a little bit of my oxide, and I'm going to try to add my speckled blue to it. See what that does. Even if we layered them, I can just see ripping them and layering them, and I see clusters in the future, which I need to make some more clusters for the shop. Working on fall stuff for you guys. I am going to work on some fall kits, as I mentioned last time. I'm going to put a fall journal kit together, physical one, of items I feel that are fall in color, or, you know, go with fall stuff. There'll be printouts, there'll be bags, ribbons, charms, all kinds of different things, right? I've done some fun stuff. So to help with, you know, maybe it's just decorating a topper to go with a journal, and you've got, I think we have some fabric I got in there, so got a nice starting of the fall kit going, I hope. So that is coming our way. So that is on my table. And then I was working on other things individually. These things are, you know, I've got new mesh. Oh, guys, we got the gorgeous new, yes, if you look it up, there is a delicate thin web mesh that I have it in a cream. It's sort of like a really, really pale gold, really pale champagne, sort of Chardonnay color. And then I just got the moss, they say it's a moss green. It does have a green tone to it, great for fall, but it has an antique silver tint to it. So when the cream has, creamy ivory has that hint, this one has that hint of gold underlay, the moss green has a silver overlay. Oh my gosh, guys, I'll go find it in a second here. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's way better than I expected. It took a little longer than I wanted from the vendor, but, oh, they're side by side in the photo. And, sorry, I found something on the floor. This one. Look at this. It has an antique silvery tone. It has the green mossy, you know, farm bulb. If you look, I don't even catch it, but all that glitter, that shine. It's not even glitter though. It's just a shine. It's just this tiny, thin, webby mesh that, you know, is absolutely gorgeous. I have new snow mesh. No, I don't have snow mesh. I have my glitter collection. So I have an autumn glitter mesh collection that'll be out. I don't have those ready yet, but they will be soon. I do have some new glitter mesh that came in, and they're all fall based. We've got green polka dots. We've got beautiful burnt almond color, or not burnt almond, burnt orange. So that one I didn't quite get enough, but no, you can see it. There is a hint of that. That speckle has a tendency to go green on me, and I love it. Speckle. So look at that. I wish we could fold it. That would sort of be cool. I probably could run the line, fold it, you know, decorate it, tweak it, put it in a page. If we decorate both sides, you could put it in a book. Just ignore that part, cover it up. If I had thought about it, I should have done it on the other side. It would have made more sense, but oh well. But we can cut it and layer it and do all kinds of fun stuff with it. But that actually embossed really pretty. Love it over the words with the color. Okay, got another idea. So we're just playing with this one to see what it does, and now that I'm not so overly, what's the word? Scared, spooked about it all. Oh my goodness, right? So much fun, but it's warm here today. It is a Sunday. You'll see this hopefully this afternoon, evening, probably evening. It's getting late. Ugh. But I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna jump on, deal with the heat, suck it up. Right now, I love dealing with tea-based things. We were making sun tea, cold brew. So when we're done with the, of course, bags, I always have paper towels full of stuff. So let's see what this does. I don't know because it's so thin. Ooh, why is that? Because it's getting caught. I hate that sound though. There's this like acrylic breaking sound, and I don't get it. It really freaks me out. Let's see, did that do anything? Oh, it did. I just got caught. Okay, so this one picked up whatever ink that was left. Ooh, that's pretty. Now that will be a gorgeous layer behind a journal card, right on a page, because we have that, and you ink a little extra on the edges. Okay guys, isn't that fun? I will use any material, I swear. I will never waste. I'm like, but it is really pretty. I wanted it. It was sort of, what was it? I got it from, I was doing something else and I had money or a gift card or something going on, and I was like, I'm adding that to my order. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So with that in mind, let's see something here. Why not? Let's do a little crafting before I go and make this a little bit more than just, oh, I came on and did 2 things and left you all, right? Yeah, not organized, not quite where I want it to be. I have a mess going on for sure. But in that mess, guys, I think I lost a project. Maybe you guys will remember if you've been watching me for a while. I had printed, I want to say it was an ink and paper. It was a purple amethyst gemmed kit, and I had printed it all super small, like 2 to 4 up on a page. So I had itty bitty everything, and I printed them. I remember folding them. I remember there being like 5 signatures, but I can't remember the cover. I can't remember decorating it. I don't even know if I sold it. Like I looked, it's on Etsy. I didn't sell it, but it was the prettiest kit, and I think it was ink and paper journals, or ink and pages. I think ink and paper, but I think she's ink and pages. Ink and pages journal, a gorgeous amethyst purple kit. It had beautiful lady, couples in it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful stuff. And I don't know where the kit is, guys. I have no idea where the project is. I was moving all this stuff around to do this, and I found these guys, like, they fell out of some random spot, and I have no idea where the rest of it is. Talk about a little bummed, because I really don't remember finishing the project. So yeah, that's sort of interesting. I was like, and and here I've organized a few of the containers where I might have put it. I just looked through my purple stuff to see if maybe I, put it down there. I mean, I even bought a purple birthday digital to make a journal kit out of, and thankfully I never printed that one. I just have to do that later. I downloaded it, but I haven't printed it. But yeah, come next year. Before we know it, it'll be my birthday again, and I will do, since it'll be my 45th, we'll have to put I'll have to put a journal together to commemorate my birthday. But, yeah, I have an itty bitty journal that I don't know if I finished it and sold it. I don't know if I finished it and put it away like not away, but like put it aside somewhere. But, I'll use it later, and I don't know. So I'm now frantically looking around going, well, where did I put it? Like, where could I have possibly put it? Where did I do this? Yeah, you guys must have lost projects by now. We go to make projects, we go to clean it all up, thinking, okay, we'll clean it up, clean everything up, put it away, and then, I don't know, like I said, I randomly found bits and pieces that must have been tucked in, and I didn't realize it. Because for a while there, I was using little trays for those kinds of things when I was working on the project. And I've rearranged those trays like 5 times now. But it was sort of like under this tray, but on top of the big shot. And all of a sudden, I'm like, well, there's the pieces that I must have dropped somewhere. But I don't have the actual project anymore. I don't know what I did with it. I don't even know. Maybe I already finished it, and that's what's yay. But a little worried at the same time, because I was like, well, really? I finished it? When did I finish it? Where did I put it? Oh, man. So, yeah. Anyway, so, I don't know. Emboss anything. Everything. Like I said, I thought it was a die cut, which is fine. No big deal. But these are super pretty. Oh, my gosh. I love these. And I like the fact that when you put the ink on it, you get that reverse. You wouldn't know. You think by inking the top of the embossing that it's where you get the color and you get the reverse when we do it. It's so cool. I don't know. One of those fun little things. Let's do this. I have this thing over here that I don't know when I'm going to use it. And so I think we're just going to start doing some layering here. Because I have all these things cut out in front of me. And I'm like, let's just do some ripping. We're going to sort of make a journal top, journal topper type cover topper. and pretty generic, so it can go in anything. Oh, yeah, that corner I will use. I know me. We'll go in another piece. Okay. But yeah, it got warm again. Ugh. Won't be too bad on my daughter's birthday tomorrow. It is only supposed to be about late 80s. It's in the 90s today. I'm like, oh, come on. So I wanted to use this as scrap leftover. I'm trying to figure which way. And maybe use some mesh back there. And oh, I love this stuff. This is great for a light texture without overpowering much. But I know we keep doing this layering. We're not going to see this. We're not going to see the embossing. So what if we went the other way? What if we zigzagged? All right. Move this over. I know there's that. So you see some of what's underneath it. Love the offshoot. We need to see, what do we have up here? What do I have up here? I need a flower from something the other day. I don't know where it was. We have butterfly. Oh, that's right. I was going to do something with all of this. Oh, she's sort of pretty. What do we have? I've got bits and pieces left over. We're just doing an offshoot out of nowhere. Here we go. Well, nope, that's just not working for me. Oh yeah, see, I have all these lovely cutouts. But the cutouts were for something. What was I? Oh, for my cluster, so I can't use half of these. What am I saying? I did all these cutouts to do a time card cluster thing. And here I am trying to use them elsewhere. Oh, that's rude. Well, bad me. I have a huge cluster of stuff to be doing. So yeah, I have I can either do it as a short, or I can do it as a, visual, but of all this stuff that I want to use on clusters. No peeps. Okay, well maybe a video was not a great idea, except to come on and say hi. Look what I embossed. Have no idea what to do with it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I don't want to not have a video, but I feel like we need to do something. Maybe we're closer than we think. I just haven't put the two and two together. But this I will maybe cut and cluster in places, like for a little texture in the back of something. We'll have to see how my other ones go, because I have plenty of paper scraps and I feel like I need to do something with them. I could back the inside of this with, yeah, I have more of those to do too. Jeez. I have papers everywhere, but do I have die cut paper? Oh, pink paper. I thought of that. Well, I could. That is really bright paper. But it'd make it very springy. I was like, I could be on the safe side because of what could be written. This fits. It's the same size. Oh, duh. It's paper size. Do it. Fold it. You wouldn't see it. I could rip it to where we see some of it. Impromptu, whatever. Just random. Total random. Why not? Sometimes you just have to. There is no rhyme or reason. You need to do something, and you feel like you should go for it. Because if you don't, it's going to be 3 days out before you get back to anything again. Truthfully, between the birthday and things, I birthday with DMV. Yeah, that's could not for the life of me get her permit test. I can't get my oldest's permit test scheduled until end of October for something local. Our DMV closed down 2 days a week, down to only 2 days a week for any kind of appointments, and so they're booked out. I try to go to the next town up that's only like, I don't know, 20 minutes away, and we shop and we do nails and other things in that area. So I thought, okay, we'll time that out. They're closed. Something happened to the building when we went there this weekend. We looked and it said closed, and I don't know what for, but it was taking pictures, so I don't know if they've changed locations, but they're not taking any appointments. Getting very I don't know what the word is. Very frustrating, I think, is the best word to put it at, because, any of us, like now, I know they're doing so much of it online, and they're like, hey, you can do this, and hey, you can do that, but you can't do everything. And if she could do the test online with a webcam, we'd be all over it, right? She'd either pass or she wouldn't. Who cares? Apparently, your driver's license test and your renewal, you can do that online now. You can, as long as you have a webcam or some kind of smart computer or smartphone type of thing, where I guess they can track and make sure that you're not cheating, you know, with some AI program. They will let you take your driver's license test, the written part, twice, up to 2 times, online. If you don't pass, then they make you come in for the 3rd time. Otherwise, then all you have to do is schedule your driver's test. But again, then you're back to square one, trying to find them, you know, a slot somewhere open. Now, luckily, most things you can do in just about anywhere. California, and some things, is not requiring you to be in the same county as you are applying for, apparently, because California is California, right? So, yeah. So we're going to get her real ID, at least get that underway. We'll ask to confirm that she has to take a permit test via an appointment. And if they say yes, then I either got to try to scramble back to the town that's 35 minutes away. And, like, later, you know, the next day, or I mean the next, you know, day or two, and hope those haven't all filled up before she goes back to school. Because once she goes back to school, we don't have the time. We will have to do it local in, like, November at the rate we're going. So I guess she's not supposed to drive. As much as I need her to start practicing and getting something under her belt and feeling comfortable, and, you know, I said we're not driving in San Francisco anytime soon, but man, guys, I'm trying to get her going. There's so much for her to do this year. Not that we intended to wait till the last second. It just sort of happened that way, and it's like, oh man. So what can you do? But that's on Tuesday, and then so I really don't have time again until, you know, I might get a video done tomorrow morning. I will try really hard to get my butt up and get, you know, orders done and products listed, and then because I have a fall journal to put up, and I have a the fall glitter stuff to put up for you guys. So if you're new to me, go find the shop, favorite the shop, so the moment these things come up, you have them, or you're knowledgeable of them. Because some things, when they're gone, they will be gone. Sort of bright, but I think this could be fun. Make it a nice springy, summery piece. I wonder if I have, besides using that one, I have some summer stuff. I do have a whole hoard of summer seed packet kit. I'm going to pause for a second and find it. Maybe we can decorate this up instead of just using scrappy stuff. Instead of using the random scraps that I have, maybe we make this a little bit more purposeful. It makes just the cutest little card, right? I know I need to do a thank you, so maybe we can make it a little bit more end of summer fun. So give me one moment. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, couldn't find the summer seed kit, but I did find sort of a brighter, the ephemera to a watercolor summer kit. So, let's see here. But it has sort of, you know, that brighter feel, and it's floral, so totally worth it. Let's see how we can decorate this up. Fold over, pocket it. Pocket on the inside, which is totally cute. Good cards. Oh, that's cute. And even if I cut it down some and ripped it around the edges, that might be a fun card. Got little ones, but nope. Folder to put inside it if I want it. I have an envelope, probably won't fit in. Little guys. And all these florals. Okay. What if we did? What if, right? Let's see, which one do we want to do? So I want it. I love the fact there's more paper behind it, right? So we're going to sort of cover up what we can't see. Now I have to put, I could do the stackable envelopes, the stackable, a little big. I could either do it that way, stackable, but that does cover up a lot. Or I've learned to stack these guys up, and there's really cute. And then I got little stuff to put in it. Ew. Well, who knew? I'm loving it. I wasn't thinking about it. You guys get it totally off the hinges, unexpected little journal card. We'll fill it full of pockets and things, front and back. Might be able to tie in maybe the file folder divider piece and we can, you know, add it as a page, and we can put a little mini journal in it. I'm always looking for something, you never know. But yeah, I have a summer seed kit, but summer seed packet kit, and I don't know what I do with it. I might have already, when I first printed it, probably immediately made something out of it, knowing me, way back when. Or one of the few things I didn't have to print. For a small period of time there, I didn't have to print a few kits because everybody was promoting them. So I didn't really print them. If they were showing up on everybody else's feeds, I wasn't really worrying about them. I was like, well, why am I doing that? So, here, I want this one. We'll put this aside. Because isn't that cute? We'll put that, of course, right in the pockets that I'm working on, along with some of the smaller cards that are there, so that's easy. But let's get this cut out real quick just so I don't completely lose it and have it prepped ready to go. It's all on cardstock, so it's just ink it and be done. I love the word majestic. One of my favorite vertical word sets, which now you can get both digitally. You still can get digitally in the Jewel Design shop. And I think I'm only down to one left, but I will restock the vertical typeset words printed because they're so easy and they're great words to use. They're my most highly decorated, you know, digital bot, and so it's always fun to do this. Okay, so got two different things going. Of course, nothing new. So what we can do is, what I love to do is now stack these guys. Ink them both, stack them. You got two pockets, right? So you got this one and this one, and this will help cover up some of the word issues in the back. We'll trim off a little bit more, hide some of the words so it's not so obvious. But let's see if I can do a better job cutting, because apparently I'm in my do not cut straight mode. Nope, I do not. I think it's just the way things bend. It's not funny. But so yeah, we as far as I know, we finished the bed room. She has artwork up. She has things on her walls. We had the shelving units up. So that's all done. The ceiling fan got done, which I did put that in my stories the other day, showing that off. But she hasn't cleaned her room well enough for me to take the rest of the photos. So that's tomorrow morning. So she has all her friends showing up. I'm like, you need to clean that room really good. So one, I can get photos, so I can show it on Instagram and Facebook. What I did this month, like, you know, what I spent the last couple of weeks on. And, you know, so that, you know, it's all clean for her friends too. So it looks pretty good. It's definitely much different from what she had. She really didn't realize how much she cleaned out, and, you know, making a few adjustments and rearranging things, and yeah, putting some stuff up in the attic, you know, and deciding, well, no, I don't need that, sell it off, and nope, that's something, yeah, maybe we should keep, or, you know, costs us all a lot of money, so let's keep it for your kids, your nieces. She can't decide between fostering and adopting maybe later in life, so, you know, you never know what she's going to need or want. So, my youngest, I know, she's my youngest, she doesn't have to worry about all that, but she's always one who sort of thinks ahead, so you never know. But we stock things up because, you know, I'm so stuffed because my oldest at some point is going to need furniture, and I guess whoever gets the first apartment, there's furniture for it. There's a table and chairs, there's a recliner, there's a rocking chair, there's probably some kind of end table. They get, you know, passed on to her and my aunts and to me and to my girls anyway, so they have some things to play with and work with, so it's great. So, okay, that's back. That's not a problem. The front, let's get some work done here. Work done, like I have, you know, like I'm not doing anything here. I want to add more layers. Can you blame me? I can't help it. On a roll. So hopefully you guys are having the same fun, or had the same fun this week. That you're having a great weekend, that the weather is behaving yourself, that you're not covered in too much smoke from whatever fire that might be going on. West Coast and some of the inner west, what do you want to call it? States are, well, just surrounded. So if you're not surrounded, then for some reason the wind is blowing, and, you know, we did have, I guess, Muson, severe rain weather alerts in Arizona, and I don't know if my brother got hit with any or not. Monsoons, there we go. but it did definitely dropped down our temperature and actually brought a little clouds into our area on Friday. That was weird. Made it muggy. Wasn't as warm. The day before was warmer. It came up like 3 degrees warmer than it was supposed to be, 3 to 4 degrees, and then it like wasn't as warm as it was supposed to be on Friday, and we even got sprinkled on. So I was like, wait, what? Huh? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, very weird. And then this week it's been 50-50. It's, yeah, in the 70s right now, which is bad things because I think my phone's going to start overheating. So hopefully it's doing okay. Okay, so here I do want to cut, but I also want to rip it. I don't want to just as straight on. I think it's too wide. So we're going to want to do a little bit of both. So I'm going to cut really tight to, yeah, I think I like that one. I can't decide which one I want. Which one? Do I want the one with the little washi, or do I want the one with just the, I think I want that one. Even though I might rip off some of the top, but it's alright. We're going to cut real tight, so I have some room, but I'm not going to cut all of it because I want to be able to rip, you know, some stuff. So we're going to rip really light where we can. There's a washi spot there. Let's see. Here we go. Yes. Alright. Yeah, and we had a cat show up in the neighborhood that shouldn't be in the neighborhood. His owners left back in March. And I'm purposely now doing this a little sideways. Left in March, and they did move to another area, and they went away, I guess, like, which, you know, last week, and he decided that he wasn't happy with that situation, apparently. And so he bolted with his so-called, you know, sort of mate, litter mate there. And, yeah, he ended up in our back here. He made it all the way back. We're all, like, dumbfounded that he even did, because he shouldn't have. Like, he had one major road to cross, and I don't know how he did it and not end up, you know, toast. So we're very happy he's happy, but he was here yesterday, and I think he's been in and out of the yard trying to get our attention, and our black and white won't allow it. And I never saw the front of him, so I didn't realize it was him. And then yesterday he was irritating the poop out of the neighbors who now moved into the house, and he's like, but I live here. And you're like, no, you don't. And we're like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be here. So that has been fun. And we're like, wait a minute, you're not who we expected to be. So there we go, we have a little green, we got a pink tipping, we've got this overlapping. I don't really want to see the wording much, but I don't want to, no, I think that'll work. So now, yeah, we're trying to get him back home. So now we're constantly calling for him, hoping that as it cools off, he'll come out of hiding looking for food. And well, you know, we can get a hold of him. She's like, just let me know and I'll come get him. I'm like, okay. So I tried to put him in the cat carrier, our cat carrier, but I'd forgotten I had taken Roger somewhere not too long ago, and so the blanket in there still smelled like him. And he, this orange, lovely kitty, didn't want nothing to do with it. And I was like, oh man, that's not going to work, you know. It did not go well. So, yeah, I don't know. He's been roaming around. He's been trying to hide somewhere, and he's trying to get back, you know, to the house. That isn't his, but... Alright, so let's cut out. We got pink. I want to do another cluster, like a small one. I feel like we need to do something down here. But I don't know if I really want any one color. I don't know if I want another cluster on cluster. No, not for that part. Now I may cluster the back or where we have things, but... Okay, let's work on little things and see if things sort of make their way known. But here we go. We have a summer, watercolor summer floral kit. Very cute. And the pages are very much, what's the word? Journal friendly. A lot of pages with writing space on them. And then you have, you know, your typical patterns and book pages and things like that. That's actually upside down. How is that funny? To, you know, write, but the pages are laid out to where they're half and half, and you can write on them. Very, very, what is it? A journaling friendly kit. So that's on the digital side, on a jeweled design. Which the links are always down below. So I will link this kit since it was sort of unexpectedly being used. Who knew? And for that last little bit of summer, it is August. For those of us who are kids about to go to school, but we're gonna feel it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it won't be so bad this year. Usually school starts and the kids are just blazing hot. We've been great all summer. It's been so comfortable, and then we're in the hundreds, and we've been in the 90s many times this summer. So I don't know if we're gonna see a huge fluctuation of anything this summer, right? And I can put that there. Maybe that's what we need. Right, maybe we'll put the word majestic here, but then I do feel like I need some kind of trim work or something down here. Let's see here. It's a little heavy, but lovely. Too heavy. Too much. I'm trying to see what my my other washies are. I do have a green washi I just used. That is sort of sweet. Oh, not that. Just for a hint of something around the word, but not something overly... I love the coloring. What if we wash that in? We'll put that there. Not quite what I was hoping for. I didn't quite get it where I wanted it. Right? It's blue. See how much goes every time. Really bumpy though. For a word, sometimes it's a little too bumpy. You just want a little something. It works sometimes and it doesn't. But it is blue, so it does pull some color. Well, if I could get it glitter glued just right. Sorry guys, I keep going back and forth trying to see and not see what I'm doing here. Now that I'm just sort of spazzing out on it. Let's get the fabric tack out. Take a piece of paper, embellish it, color it, ink it. Go to town. Don't be afraid. Fold it if you need to, you know. Cover the inside, make it a writing space. It's almost like I don't want to say birthday card because that's what I'm thinking about right now, but you know, make it into a writing card. Make it a happy mail. Don't be afraid to go, what can I do with that? Because you never know. Knowing me, I will layer this quite a bit. I have a tendency of overdoing it, but you know, not overlaying, but inside I'll try to make it too much. I may try to put, I have to debate if I have any scraps, and I may, you know, try to put some, sew in a little journal. And it's card, but if we have, you know, if I have any papers left over, I can do a little journaling notebook. This should hold out. If I just do 2 spots, it should hold out, and I should be able to put a little notebook in there, a little journal book in it. Maybe write a little letter in it, hand it off as a happy mail. Wouldn't that be sweet? Okay, so we have that. The back has a card in it, so I got to get one of my other my mini cards. Well, that's a mini card technically. My smaller journal cards. Here we go. I love the little birdie. So you won't see him on the inside, which is sort of a bummer. But let's keep to the theme here, I think, and we're going to do this one. But as you can see, here's a chunk of like a page. That's the side, the bottom corner of a page. So you've got your patterns that I used, and then I have, you know, this scanned page I have. I think it's an old newspaper article page from Graphic Fairy, and then I overlaid it with graphic paper that I had scanned in, and of course the watercolors that I came across, and my little caterpillar that I've used in way back when. So it's a cute little watercolor, bright, summery kit. That's why I think it's a nice... And it does, yeah. One thing with embossing, it will cut right through. Like if you're not careful, which makes no sense, but it does. All right, so we have a journal card here. We have a journal card here. Could use some kind of decor there, but we want it sort of flat because we don't, you know, when we go to write, we don't want to be too bumpy back there. So putting flowers back there or anything will not be smart. I was just going through. I had the purple, but I don't know if I have anything else. I'm going to cut it up, which I could. Oh wait, I have a piece over here. Oh wait. Did I cut that on purpose? I don't think I did. Or, oh, I must have. But wouldn't that be, I could attach that. Keep the pink going. After all of that, right? I think I did cut one up to use it accordingly. I can go up this side to add a little bit more. make it more of a tab thing, but then I'd want to go up here if I was going to tab it, more of a tab type of ordeal. I just feel like it needs more. I don't know why. Here, I can even turn it around. I just don't want to cover up the, you know, here I just put that darn sticky thing down, right? That is backwards. That is actually the, there we go. Might not. Where did it go with it, people? Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'll pick it up in a moment. I just realized I'm way farther out than I expected because I was dealing with the big shot. Well, here we go. We've created a cute little card. You can either write on the inside as a blank card for a thinking of you, a happy mail. This could be a great little thing to write a little happy mail note on it when you attach something to it. I will probably put some pages in it and make it more of a little mini journal. And probably, you know, and then, you know, put a note in it, of course, to whoever I'm giving it to. I use scraps, I've used book pages, I've used some pieces out of a kit, just because why not? Because the coloring worked. Added some lace, added some mesh. And we have the cute little front cover. We have a double pocket on the back to help sort of hide some of our words, which so far so good, not too bad. Alright, and then the inside can be just a written on note to make it a happy mail piece, or we can add pages and make it a mini journal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I've done. Who knew? I just decided to sit down and grab what I've got, grab what I have, and see what I could do. And I used up my new embossed texture piece. I used up book pages. I even attempted to play with a paper towel, which has a nice feel. I mean, it does have a great look. It's hard, you know, you were just adding more texture to a paper towel that just happened to have some, you know, tea dye on it. And I think I could make some fun clusters actually out of that, with some pieces left over after I get my time card belly bands done for the alternate books. So there is just adding more projects, right? So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Used fun little things and just created something, a quick piece of ephemera really quickly. So love you all very, very much. Hope you will come back this week as I get my act together after the birthday's done here and all my silly errands, and we will get more videos done. We will try to keep crafting in some form. New ideas, or not new projects, not always new ideas. My ideas are usually inspired by many others, with an occasional twist that works for me. And yeah, but we have this gorgeous new mesh that's side by side with the cream delicate web mesh. We have a new moss that has sort of a sagey vintage silver or antique silver feel to it, but one has that pale gold, one has that silver undertone, and they are absolutely gorgeous for the season, for summer, for fall, for anything delicate and fancy, and of course as we go into autumn and enjoy the seasons. So hopefully you will all come check out the shop. You will check out all of our goodies, and like I've done in the past, here we go. It's always down below, but in case you can't find it, there is the Etsy supply shop, and it's just a jeweled design. Yeah, it's sort of hard to see digital. Yes, so again, same thing, and me and my glossiness. But the second line there is a jeweldesign.etsy.com, and it is, you know, what it is, but hopefully you can screenshot that. And this is the digital side, for my jewel design. So look for that yellow flower. That is me for the digital design side. So thank you all very much for coming along. Love you all very much. And you might see me again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, if not Tuesday, okay? Love you all very much. Bye-bye. Oh, see, there it is. Okay. Ta-da, up close and personal. Isn't she pretty? Ready to go. Pocketed. Booked. Exciting. All right, guys. Yes. Have a wonderful day.